This is your evening news broadcast, coming to you live on September 5, 1939. The world stands on the brink of war, and today has seen dramatic developments on multiple fronts. We bring you the latest updates from Europe, where fierce battles are raging following the German invasion of Poland, just 5 days ago. Earlier today, the German forces under the command of General Walther von Brauchitsch continue their rapid advance into Polish territory. Reports suggest that the Wehrmacht, utilizing a highly coordinated strategy of blitzkrieg, a swift and overwhelming military assault, has already penetrated deep into Polish defenses. The German Luftwaffe, led by Hermann Göring, has played a crucial role, striking key military targets and infrastructure from the air. Bridges, railways, and communication centers have been targeted to disrupt Polish mobilization efforts. On the Polish side, Marshal Edward Śmigły-Rydz, Commander-in-Chief of the Polish Armed Forces, is attempting to organize a defense along the Vistula River. While the Polish army has been resilient, they have been hard-pressed to match the speed and coordination of the German invasion. Early this morning, the German 8th Army captured Lodz, and their 10th Army is making a fierce push toward Warsaw. Poland's air force has been largely neutralized, but skirmishes continue as isolated pockets of resistance fight on bravely. In the north, General Fedor von Bock is leading the German 4th Army toward Gdańsk, Danzig, which has already been annexed to the Reich. Fighting around the Polish corridor has intensified, with Polish troops mounting defensive positions to halt the German advance. Meanwhile, in the south, General Wilhelm List's 14th Army is pushing toward Krakow, a key strategic point in southern Poland. Polish units are engaging in fierce defensive actions, but the Germans appear to have the upper hand with superior tanks and mechanized infantry. In Warsaw, the Polish government, led by President Ignacy Mościcki and Prime Minister Felicjan Sławoj-Składkowski, has declared a state of emergency, urging the Polish people to resist the invasion with all their might. Reports from inside the city suggest the Polish military command is preparing for a protracted defense of the capital, with fortifications being strengthened in anticipation of a possible siege. In the diplomatic arena, Britain and France have issued final ultimatums to Germany, demanding an immediate cessation of hostilities and the withdrawal of German forces from Poland. Should Germany refuse, the two nations are expected to honor their commitments to Poland and declare war on the Reich. French forces under General Maurice Gamelin are reportedly preparing for mobilization along the Maginot Line, though no major movements have been reported as of today. The Soviet Union, which shares a border with Poland to the east, remains officially neutral in the conflict, but there are concerns about their long-term intentions. Stalin's forces have not moved, but the Red Army is on high alert. International observers are closely watching the actions of the USSR, as any involvement could drastically alter the course of this war. In the skies over Poland, fierce dogfights have taken place between the Polish Air Force and the Luftwaffe, though Polish planes are heavily outnumbered. The Luftwaffe has maintained air superiority since the initial strikes on September 1, crippling many Polish airfields in the opening hours of the war. Reports from the ground confirm that German Stuka dive bombers have played a pivotal role in breaking through Polish defenses, terrorizing both military positions and civilian targets. In the western part of Poland, a counteroffensive led by Polish General Tadeusz Kozyba is being planned near the Bzura River. The goal of this operation is to strike at the flanks of the advancing German forces, but military experts are questioning whether the Polish army has enough strength left to mount a significant counterattack. As of this evening, tens of thousands of Polish civilians are fleeing the front lines, seeking safety in the countryside or in the eastern parts of the country. The situation is dire, with reports of widespread destruction in cities such as Katowice, Częstochowa, and Tarnow, which have been heavily bombed by German forces. The rest of the world watches anxiously as this conflict continues to escalate. Italy under Mussolini has declared its neutrality for now, though there are rumors that the Italian dictator is keeping a close eye on developments, particularly France's movements. Meanwhile, in the United States, President Franklin D. Roosevelt has reaffirmed the nation's commitment to neutrality, though American public opinion is sharply divided on the issue. We will continue to bring you updates on the situation as they develop. For now, it is clear that the war is far from over, and Europe has plunged into a new era of conflict. Stay tuned to your radios for more information as this tragic story unfolds.